Hi guys, welcome to Yoga with Socks. Today's session, we will not need yoga mats. All you're gonna need in this session is just socks. And you probably wonder why are we doing this? The reason why we're doing this is because in all kinds of yoga poses, mostly, we tend to just hold the posture or with the static pose where we just do the long hold, and the direction of your body weight just kind of go from the top and directing down towards to the gravity to the floor. There is no adduction. What does it mean by that, right? When you do the warrior, either warrior 1 or warrior 2, what happened is if you have the yoga mat is you have a really good grip to keep your feet stable. You don't need to pull your inner thighs towards to each other because the mat just kind of hold you up tight, right? When we wear the socks and there's no yoga mat, basically what happened is your feet tend to just slide like this. In order to preventing the sliding, you need to squeeze and your inner thighs towards to each other, and that's what we call it adduction, where we squeeze everything in. I will provide you all the modifications, so actually all levels are welcome in these videos. So whenever you are ready, let's get started. All right guys, come down on the floor, grab your socks, and we're just gonna start with the tabletop positions. All right, so at this point, I know that your knee is going to be a bit sensitive, so you're going to press the palms, lift your knees off the ground, round your spine, and then from there, thinking about pulling that foot in and go back into the center. You're going to feel the core fire ups the whole time, and then pull that knee towards to the elbow, round your upper back. So as I'm rounding my upper back, I'm meaning pull that arms in like this, roll the shoulder up and inside like this. We call the internal rotations. So you're going to keep doing this, and then you're going to tap, inhale, exhale, tap, and back. Feel free to drop your knees anytime or rest anytime. All right. Now, shake it out your wrist a little bit, round your spine, come up into that tabletop again. This time you're going to slide your foot, right foot all the way to the back. Keep that left knee hovered, and then you're going to slide your knees and back to center. Oh, my core. And straight out your left foot. Slide back to center, and then inhale. Oh, press back into the downward facing dog. Shake it out your feet, and if you feel, depends on how slippery is your floor. If you feel like your feet is kind of sliding back forward, then what you need to do is just to kind of lift your heels a little bit. Press your palm, and you would feel your muscles engage, your core, your arms are engaging. And on that next inhale, drop your knees out just above the floor. And again, slide, right knee to the elbow, back, slide the left foot, left knee to the elbow, back, push back into the down dog. Oh, breathe in, down, and slide, right knee, tap, back, left knee, straight, and tap back, inhale, downward facing dog, and then look between your hand. We're just gonna step that both feet to the top of the mat. Bend your knees. You can keep your feet with the hip distance and bend until your belly is touching your thighs here. Lift the crown of the head up, and from there, you're gonna just kind of lift the arms up from the sideway into a chair pose. Pull that belly in. Really press your body weight towards to your heels, and on the exhale, bring your arms down to the floor. We're stepping back into the downward facing dog again. So the whole point here is just be aware when you step back or forward, so that you kind of bring the awareness to the body where you can control everything. Because when we have a mat, we just step back and we didn't really think much. But when it's slippery, when you step back, then you just have to be careful more. That's all. All right, on that next inhale, you're going to look between your hands, bend your knees, and then this time you're going to slide your right foot outside and come outside. The right foot would be outside the right hand, all right? Now that back foot, keep pressing. So if you feel like it's sliding back, again, you're going to use that feeling of adduction to thinking about pulling your inner thighs towards each other. So you're creating this adduction motion. You're going to feel your muscles are engaging more, right? And then right arm will lift. Find that twist. Breathe in. There you go. And then exhale. Drop your right hand down. Now, right foot will go slide round your upper back. And then we're going to step back. Either you go on into plank and then hold it here, or exhale, you can slide down into chaturanga. If dropping your knee feels a little sensitivity, you just hold it here or go back into the down dog, right? For those who can go for chaturanga, we're going to get down. And we're just going to meet at the downward facing dog. Exhale. Okay. Again, feel free to skip that chaturanga and push-ups. We're going to go straight into the other side. So bend your knee, look between your hands. Now, pull that left foot outside, slide that left foot outside the left hand. Pushing through that right toes. Think about dragging it in even. Lift that left arm. Find your twist. Breathe in. And then exhale. Left hand drop. And then again, you're going to slide the foot back into the plank or down dog or go into the chaturanga straight away. Inhale. Slide up. We'll meet at the down dog. Press back. All right, take a deep breath. Lift the heels and be careful. Exhale. Press your heels back down. All right, on that next inhale, look between your hands and we're going to slide the foot again. Now, here's a few options you can do. You can bend the knee and just slide. Or the second option is try to straight your leg out wide and slide. A little bit difficult, but again, just come outside like this. Press your left palm and twist one more time. Breathe in, open up your chest there. Good. On the exhale, bring both hands down first. We're going to push that left foot down to the floor. Now, at this point, we want to come up and stand in the warrior two. Usually when there is a mat, you just come up because the left foot is, there's a mat prevented. So now you're going to have to be more careful by think about activating your inner thighs, squeeze your bum so that you can stand up with the warrior two. Now, if you feel a little uncomfortable, I understand. So think about squeezing that inner thigh. You will feel that inner thighs activating. Extend both arms and just standing here and feel that whole adduction of your body, of your legs. 2. And without even have to do anything, you feel extra work. 4. And 5. Okay, let's put a little bit of the reverse warrior. Right arm goes up. There. And here on the exhale, bringing both hands down on the floor. Now at this point, you have to tuck your left toes. Kind of come down into this kind of mobility a little bit. Placing both hands or step back. Option 1 into plank. Option 2 into the down dog. Option 3, chaturanga. Inhale. When wherever you are there, we're going to meet at the downward facing dog. The whole point of this is just raising your awareness. All right, press back. We're doing that on the other side as well. So just simply have your left foot outside or slide. And bend your knee. Going for the twist, lift that left arm. Really press down into that left heel and pull that right toes back. And there you go. On the exhale, drop your left hand down. We're going to come up and stand in the warrior two. So again, put your right foot down. Squeeze that inner thigh, come up. And you should feel your whole body there. Extend your arms out or just hold it here and feel it. 2. And this is exactly what we should be feeling with or without the mat. So we're adding that adduction as well. 4 and 5. Okay, extend and then lift that left arm. Reverse warrior. Breathe in. And then on the exhale, placing both hands down. Plank, down dog, or chaturanga. Your choice. It's kind of cool with the and chaturanga back. Pull. Press back. If you already did at the down dog, that's okay. Maybe you like to experiment, but maybe not, that's fine. All right, on that next flow there, we're just going to have that right foot outside again, either bending or straightening them. Left hand down. This time, you can, option 1, have your left hand on the floor. Option 2, just slightly lifting that left hand, because when you do that, the less your body weight will be on the hand and the more adduction that you need to squeeze to let your body hold. Really squeeze the bum, squeeze your inner thighs. You can either have this here, here, or here, whatever. If you want to go a little bit deeper, lengthen. 2. And just squeeze that left toes even in more, because otherwise it will slide back. 4. 5. Breathe. And then from here we're going to go into the warrior 2. Slide, slide. Left hand to the back, right hand to the front. Keep everything really in the control. Now we're at the warrior 2. On the next inhale, find a reverse warrior. And deep big breath. Good. Here on the exhale, you're going to straight that right leg. Now you're going to have to control everything. Otherwise, you're sliding, right? So keep that adduction. Squeeze your glutes there. Pull that tailbone down and in. Keep that core tight. And you're going to slide that right hand down. Left hand will go up. So the more you're sliding your hand, the more squeeze that you have to do, because otherwise you're sliding down. Lifting that left arm. And this is a really great practice for you to feel all your muscles. You don't need to have your hand all the way down to your toes. Just make sure that your hip is on top of each other and you lengthen your body so you're not collapsing. And on the exhale, all right, bend your right knee back into the warrior 2 again and the reverse warrior. Breathe in and then and we're going to go back down to that one. So you can see that this movement you have to really control. Bend your right knee, lift the arm, reverse, and squeeze, 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 and maybe lower down. And one more. Really keep that core engaged. Exhale. All right, now let's press both hands down. All the options. Chaturanga, plank, dog, down dog there. Inhale. Exhale. You can kind of flip it if you feel a little bit uncomfortable in your toes. Now we're back at the downward facing dog. Or take a deep breath. Exhale. All right, great. Now we're going to go to the other side. So just spread out that leg or bend. Keep that left foot outside the left hand. Press that right palm down. Press of both the feet, squeeze your inner thighs and lift that left arm. Again, now we're going to slowly lift that hand up. You can have 1 or 2 fingertips. The less you put that body weight on the hand, the better. Now, some of you might be able to raise that right arm and lengthen your spine. And breathe. 2, 3, and squeeze your inner thighs. 4, 5. From here, go to the warrior 2. Slowly, with control, 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 control. Voila. Go back into the warrior 2. Open that knee. Squeeze everything into the midline. And then inhale, reverse. And then on the exhale, we're going to straight up that left leg. Again, when you're straight, you don't let, otherwise it sink. You're going to squeeze everything in. And then activate your whole legs and lift that right arm. There's no need to focus on collapsing on that left side. Just kind of lifting through that right side. Control. And 4, 5. We're going to go back to the warrior 2 and kind of like go back and forth for you to feel the control. And then, so the slider it is of the floor, the better. And up. Exhale. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Great job. We're going to press both hands down. Step back. Again there. Inhale. Slide. Open your shoulders. Turn and external rotate your arms like this. And then exhale. Maybe tuck or curl. Pull back. in the downward facing dog. All right, take a deep breath, lift the heels high, and exhale, pressing your heels back down. All right, we're gonna adding a little bit of a core strength since we're in the sock. So lift the heels, round your spine into a plank position. So you want to make sure that you're turning, internally rotate your arms, not the hands. The hands are still right there where they are. Just gonna turn everything in so that your spine is rounding rather than doing this, all right? This is collapsing, that's not good. So you're gonna round everything to activate your shoulder blade, squeeze your bum, and then pull that right knee to the left elbow as the best you can. Whew. And then go back. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Ooh. It doesn't matter if your knee cannot touch, but trying to keep this form. And then again, tap back on the other side, and tap back. Eventually, if you want to kind of make a challenge, you tap and you extend the leg, and then go back, and then left knee, right elbow, extend, and keep pushing, and go back. All right, right foot outside the right hand. Oh, left hand down, inhale, right arm goes up, finding your twist. And at this point, you can have all hands to support here, or kind of a little bit, or one fingertip or two fingertips, up to you. This time, either here, or left hand goes up. We're gonna slide that left foot to meet with the front foot. Like this. Whew. One. So if your hands are here, keep everything. Come up, two. So just the body, not the leg. The leg is still bent. The right leg is still bent. Lean. And just the knee is still bending. And just the body. Tuck the tailbone. 3. And then eventually you can add 4. This foot is grounded. One more time. Maybe you add a little pistol squat. 5. Okay, go from here, warrior 2. So right knee bend, right hand to the front, peel your hip open. And you're gonna slide, so you're gonna have to squeeze your inner thighs. Whew. Down into that warrior 2. Inhale, go for the reverse warrior. Lifting through that right arms. And then on the exhale, straight. And again, you have to squeeze and feel the adduction the whole time. Otherwise, you're sliding. And then inhale, bend. Okay, now here's a few options. You can just keep bend and go into a reverse warrior, or you can sink down, pull your heels out, toes are in. Whew, and come back up into the warrior 2. You don't have to do that, all right? So just kind of experiment it a little bit if you like. Maybe some of you can get all the way down, but you have to come up, really squeeze, feel the adduction. Wow. One more, guys. As much as you can. Try to make sure that your heel is grounded. The right heel is grounded. 3. Okay, press your palm. We're stepping back. Oh, inhale. Oh, breathe in, exhale. Downward facing dog. It seems like if this flow is on the mat, you would probably not as kind of tired or engage the muscle as much as this. So kind of shaking out your legs a bit. Breathe in and out through the nose. All right, and take a deep breath. Inhale, lift the heels and be careful. Exhale. Press your heels back and try to activate your thighs without letting your feet sliding back. Now we're going to do that whole core session again. So lift the heels, round your spine into a plank positions. Again, turn, internally rotate your shoulder and the arms. And we're going to slide that left knee to the elbow. Maybe you can extend, maybe not. But keep rounding your upper back, right knee, left elbow. Maybe straight the leg, maybe not. And now you can kind of feel the play with it. 4, 5, one more. This is like, okay, 6. Okay, great. Now just have your left foot outside the left hand. Right hand down. Inhale, left arm. Find your twist. Okay, now here's an option. Right hand can be on the floor, or right hand can be lip, or we're gonna slide that right foot to meet with the front. Maybe you can just come a halfway and go back, and that's okay. That's one. Maybe you fully to the front and back two. Maybe you can slide all the way. Whoa. Hoop. 3. And then lift your body up. Great. Again. A few more. 4. Maybe a tiny bit. Last one, guys. Go as much as you can. I'm going to try to slide. And I will try to get up. 5. Okay, now we're going to a warrior 2. So spin that right arm to the back. Left arm to the front with control, with control. Don't let it slide. Squeeze that inner thighs even more. All right, take a deep breath. Reverse warrior. Lift that left arm. And take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, we're going to try to sink down. So either just go back into the warrior 2 and just keep lifting, or turn that toes in a little bit just like the other side. Maybe here. And come back up, warrior 2. Want to make sure that left knee is always bent. And keep pulling that outside. Keep squeezing and adducting your whole inner thighs. Or do that a few more. If you want to go down, try to make sure that your heel is grounded, your back is lengthened, not rounding or hunching. And you're going to come back. Squeeze everything in. All right, 2 more, guys. Whew. Whew. 1 more. And careful. Here you go. All right, take a deep breath, bringing both hands all the way to the front. We're stepping back. Oh, get down. Inhale. And on the exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. All right, on that next inhale, lift the heels. Exhale. Press your heels back. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale. All right. On that next inhale, we're just basically gonna shake off the whole feet, the legs, and then we're gonna sit down on our hips. So we're gonna work a bit something like differently. So this time, technically, we're gonna focus on a bit of that hamstrings and the glutes by sitting down like this. So first, we're gonna go into a upward, the upward tabletop or upward plank pose. So have your hands down like this. The wide depends on how tight your shoulders. Maybe a little bit wider. So you want to have your palms down and fingertips towards to your hip like this. But if this is a bit too uncomfortable and feel discomfort in your wrist, of course you can place your palms like this instead, so that it feels a bit better. Or even here is a bit not really comfortable, so maybe just here or here. All right, now have your palms down. We're gonna tuck the toes, tuck the tailbone, press your heel. Make sure that your heels are slightly not underneath the knees so that it doesn't cause any pinching. Press your heels down, tuck your tailbone, lift up and squeeze your bum. Okay, now you're up into a upward tabletop positions. Keep pushing through, keep squeezing the bum. Take a deep breath. If you feel this already hard, just stay here, all right? Maybe you can lift the heels up and down. For those who can go further, you're gonna press your weight down towards your left heel, and you're gonna slide that right foot and go back and keep lifting everything up again. 2, just to get your core to work. All right, this time you're going to press your palm. You're gonna drop your hip down halfway and press back. If this is too hard, you might feel like your hip is kind of sliding. That's okay too, huh? So just kind of push it as high as you can, even though if it's lifted or not, that's fine. If it can lift, you can lift up. Maybe down, you can keep it just to hover and press, and then maybe drag eventually, but it would not happen overnight. So just trying your best. pushing through. Think about lifting. Maybe just working on a little bit of that heel move. Inhale, up. Eventually, we wanted to work on lifting, push, and drag. And up. One more, drag. And then eventually into the upward planks. However you want to do it. Maybe bend, maybe straight the leg. Exhale. Inhale. Lift. Exhale. Shake off. I know that could be a lot on the wrists. So if you feel uncomfortable, try not to push it too much. If you feel that it's like the edge, rest. Do it other time. No need to go with the speed or forcing yourself the way that you don't feel comfortable. All right, now we're gonna lay down on our back and just basically press down to your lower back, tuck your tailbone. You're going to go into the bridge pose, pressing down, and you're going to lift that hips. All right, and squeeze your bum. You can keep your thighs a little bit close to each other. If this is already hard because you're sliding, that's okay. You can stay it right here. Now I want to emphasize a little bit about the breathing, right? So I want you to focus on breathing in and try to count the number, either 3 or 4. For example, there you inhale, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it just a few seconds and exhale. Squeeze your bum harder and go 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to keep breathing like that. Stay put. Option 2, we're just going to slide that right foot. So you're going to shift your body weight towards to the left heel, but the body doesn't lift or leaning. You're trying to keep pressing your shoulder blade down, press your palm, and transfer that body weight towards to the left heel and slide that right toes. And then you're going to come back up and try to lifting everything. Try not to let it collapse, even though it does a bit, and that's okay. And again, inhale, exhale. And trying to slide, exhale. And try to slide, inhale. Lift, exhale. Pull it back, inhale. Pull that belly in, tuck your tailbone. Otherwise, you're arching your back and compress your low back and push through the heel. Again, the other side. Squeezing your bum. Slide. Squeezing your bum. Eventually, try to slide both. And pull back. Oh, that's a hamstring. And again. All right. If that doesn't feel comfortable in your lower back, that's okay. You don't need to slide both of feet together, one at a time. And then from there, slowly get down. Oh, all right. Hug your knees. So it's your chest. A little quick massage your back side to side. And then bring your right shoulder, bring your right knee on top of the left. All right, so we're just going to pull that knee, right knee outside to the left side, and extend the right arm to stretch out the lower back a little bit. And relax your right shoulder blade. You can look up or look towards the right hand. And just feel free to just relax all your muscles here. And then gently comes back and switch to the other side. Left knee on top of the right and just spin until that right knee is grounded, and twist. And breathe. And relax your back, your shoulder blade. Relax the bottom of your neck and your head. Oh, and basically comes back and massage your back even more. All right, roll up. Okay. And please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Let me know in the comments if this helps you. And some of you might not know that I also have the Patreon platform where it's like a community that I build it up. So I share more tutorials, more videos, more 60-minute longer videos and all kinds of tutorials. And I also try to create a community where we all can chat, we all can have like a vote of what we're gonna do this week. And I would personally answer all your questions and look at your individual body and trying to give you the advices from my teaching and my experience. You can check it out, my Patreon, where there's like a subscriptions. You can check it out on this link. I'll leave the link down below. And I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for joining me. Bye.